What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here of Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden, episode 214 today, and we're in the beautiful state of Georgia, and we're in the capital of Georgia. That'll be the ATL, aka Atlanta, Georgia, as we have a 4-game set here today against the Braves. As you see there, they're 31-37 for the season so far here going in this game. They're currently in 4th place right now in the division. They're 6.5 games back of the Nats, and we have lost 4 games straight. And we had a player-only meeting, or at least the Bolden had a player-only meeting. Wasn't allowed to be there. But what we got from the meeting, or at least the temperature of the room once the meeting was over with, was that, hey, we got to turn things around here. We got to change the culture here if we want to continue. If we want to change things and have a successful season, we have enough time to do so here. As you see Bolden talking to one of the teammates about this. Didn't really get a chance to really hear too much about it, but what we at least can get out of what we can read from their lips there, that hey, it's time to make change, and that change is going to be now. And of course, Bolden, he told his fellow teammates here, hey, I know you guys know that I'm talking about in public wise want to get traded. It's nothing personal, but he wants to go somewhere where he can be successful and do some play some baseball here. He doesn't feel like that the organization is playing doing in their favor. You see, this one's gonna go high and deep over to right field. This ball is up and it is gone. And that's a 2-run shot there from Bolden. Great home run there, his 19th of the season, a 2-run dinger. And that puts him now 3-0 here at the top of the first. As you see, Atlanta fans, they know when you see this young man here hit a home run here, it's going to be a long day. As he does a great job there swatting this one out of the ballpark. But yeah, Bolden was very boisterous. Some players kind of saying, hey man, you're only worried about yourself, you're not really about the team. Others kind of agreeing with him, like, hey, we gotta turn things around. We have what we have, and we're better than this. We're a former World Series team, and we were really turning heads the year that we won the World Series. Of course, that was 2 seasons ago, but they still have that core nucleus of that World Series team on here, and so. Bolden not going to pull any punches. He doesn't really put his teammates underneath the bus. He's pretty much putting the organization underneath the bus, saying, hey, we need more here. We need more help. We need to start moving and grooving and shaking things up here within the organization. And that's even if that means you guys got to get rid of me, so be it. So, I don't know if he was campaigning to leave. Of course, he's made it very obvious that he does want to leave. But is that did he kind of throw himself underneath the bus for that and sacrifice his team? Maybe he sees more for this team, maybe without him than with him, or I don't know what the case is. You guys let me know down below in the comment section of what you guys think. Is there gonna be a trade? Is this gonna be just a struggle of a season? Is Bolden being selfish? I don't know. You guys let me know as he just hits this one out there to deep center field for an out, as that was caught near the warning track at Atlanta there again. Another center fielder still another chance to get an extra base there, as Upchurch there snags this one. So we go now to the top of the 7th, and we'll see what Bolden can do here. It's a 5-4 ball game. Nobody on and nobody out. And Bolden going to hit this one there. That one is going to be easily turned around there for a nice hit, for take away a hit there from Bolden. As you'll see, the highest team ERAs, and one of those teams being the Braves there. You see a 3.97. Of course, the Mets by far has the worst in the majors right now with almost a 5. Go now to the top of the 8th. And Bolden, there you see his day so far here, 2 for 4, home run, a single, and 2 RBIs. We'll see if he can continue this having just a great day here until this just happened. He's going to be intentionally walked there, as the bases now are juiced, or no, actually, excuse me. Bases now have 2 runners on board here, and 2 out. And there you see Atlanta comes back and wins this one here today, as they pick up a victory here in the first game of the series. Win this one a close one, 10-9. Bolden 3 for 5 for the day with a home run, his 19th of the season, as he had a double and two RBIs and 2 runs scored there. Just not enough there to get him over that hump, to get him that win. And of course, that will now have to they'll have to reset here and get to the back on track here. As you see there, oh wow, I don't know if you guys seen that, but Bolden looked like he was on the phone there. I tried to talk to him about that, and he said that he was having a private discussion with his agent, John Kent from 989 Agency 989, or whatever it's called. And you know, there were some talks about maybe there's been some kind of talks between the organization, Bolden, and possibly some movement to another team. He didn't get into too much. He wanted to kind of stay focused on this game here. I asked him if he talked about it with his teammates, and he said that he didn't. You know, there was nothing. There was nothing there to shock them, or he doesn't want to shock them, or just he wants to keep them in the mindset that they're in right now. It's just try to win some ball games here and get things going. As we'll see Bolden here now, going to take off here for a second. He's going to get there, and he's going to be safe. So nice job of trying to get himself in scoring position. As we take a look at show track here, and you know, try to pry stuff out of him, you know, here with about this season and like that. Especially that phone call there with his agent. He was really tight-lipped, which I can understand. But you know, as a journalist here, we try our best here at ESGNet to try to get some news to you guys, and of course to try to let you guys know what's going on with these players. As you see a strikeout there on Dickerson, who is going to have to sit down. So we'll go back into this one here as Bolden's up to bat here with one out, nobody on. 0-2 count. That's going to be a ball going to hit right to the second baseman for the out, as that is going to retire his at bat. So now we'll see here, up by 2 here against Atlanta. And we'll see with 2 out, Bolden's going to hit this one over there. That's going to be a base hit, put him on board. So trying to get a 2 out rally here and try to get things going. You see some numbers there from show track of what he do. So they're trying to, of course, want to add some insurance runs here. We do have a 2-run lead, but it's the 5th inning, so anything's still, it's still a lot of baseball to play. We see a stolen base there, and Bolden gets there on time. And there you see he runs this one pretty well. And going back to what I was saying about, the phone call, I told him, I say, was there any news on, team, the team possibly moving you now or somewhere down the line? And, he kind of said, there's been talks, but, he just doesn't really want to get into it. I asked him, was it one of the talks possibly being with the Texas Rangers? Again, really tight-lipped about it. He said he just didn't want to, there was nothing to, he didn't want to say who the team or teams were, but there are talks, some serious talks actually, of him moving him and possibly getting him out of San Diego. So we'll definitely keep track and keep close to that for you guys here if any breaking news happens to come upon here. As we'll see, Bolden here hits this one there. That is going to be a base hit for him, as now he's on board here and 2 away. And could we see him possibly still a base here again? Yes, we're going to see him still a base. Can he get there on time? He gets there, no problem, as he swipes another bag here today in this one. As you see, fans of Atlanta are not liking this at all, and I really hope they don't boo him too much, because he could be making his way here. As right before this game, one of the other rumors were Atlanta. Possible ball club here. As Bolden's going to try still for third. He gets there on time as the ball is boggled there by the third baseman who can't make it. See, they're already down 27 stolen bases this season. We'll see the next set here. Dickerson there. He's going to ground this one off to second, and that is going to, of course, leave Bolden there stranded at third. So no run comes across, but it is a 2-1 ball game, and we'll see how things go for the Padres to finish maybe one more at bat for Bolden. As here we go, we got a boss challenge now. So we'll see Bolden up to bat here against. I forgot who this closer is. You guys are probably down below typing away who it is, but yeah, we got a good boss battle here. So we'll see how things go here on this one. As Kluber, yeah, that's who it is. We'll see what Craig Kluber. We'll see what he can do here with the closeout situation here, or try to it's not necessarily a closing situation for him, but try to keep the game where it's at. As we failed that challenge, we were supposed to hit a home run, but failed it. But we're on base here now in runners and scorers position at second and third. So, I mean, yes, we did fail the challenge, but we did, succeed in the way of getting in scoring position. As we go now to the bottom of the ninth here, one run was scored there for the Padres there in the top half of the ninth. We'll see the bottom half of the ninth here. We'll see a ball here. Can they make a play? And they cannot get the force there at second. And so we'll go ahead and sim here and see that the Padres hold on to this ball game here, as they win this one of a final score of 3-2. Here's your final here today, as the Padres able to get a victory here, win this one. And man, I can't even tell you the last time we had a win. Well, I can tell you, looking at my stat sheet here, last time we had a win was in Game 2 of the Miami series, which was back in episode 212, which was 2 episodes ago, and that was the last one we had. It was 12-2. Bolden hit a home run in that one. Bolden did not hit a home run in this one here today, but they do pick up the win, 3-2. Final score. Bolden did have a good day at the plate, 4 for 5 for the day, a double. And of course, a lot of people want to know if want to see some more home runs out of him. And we'll see if that'll be the case coming up here in game number 3. So let's go to game 3 here, and we'll see how we do here. As is again a nice afternoon here at SunTrust Park here in the northern part of Atlanta, and we'll see if we can try to get another win here as they're taking on Julio and Tron. This is going to be a good matchup here between Bolden and Julio. A nice batter-pitcher matchup here. But Toronto's had a tough year here. He has 14 starts. He's got 4 losses here. So we'll see if Bolden will get the upper hand. So far in this series right now, Bolden's 7 for 10 in this series. So, by the looks of it, could go in his favor. But, we've seen that happen. We've seen that situation before and kind of went sideways. So we'll see now 2-2 count here for Bolden, as he is going to hit this one over to the right field. That's going to be an easy play, as the right fielder reads that one very well. Gets there on time. No problem for him on that one. Top of the 4th now coming up. Another hitter's dynamic challenge now, as we have opportunity now to try to jumpstart this inning. We're down by 3, as we see Bolden here hits this one there past the second baseman to get a base hit, and that, well, they say it's a fail, as we're trying to go. Okay. We had to get a double or better. So, yeah, okay. So we failed that one, but hey, we got on base, nobody out, and Bolden's gonna go ahead and take off here for a stolen base. Can he get there on time? He does so. Nice play, and that's gonna put him in scoring position now. So now with 1 on, nobody out here, this should be a good opportunity now for Dickerson, if that is Dickerson there at the plate here today. Should be an opportunity here for him to drive one over to right field. And Bolden can, of course, score from second. As we see now, Bolden going to take off here. This one's going to be high. No one's going to be out there, as that's a gapper. Run will come in to score. Padres will now have a run on the board here. And there you see Dickerson gets a double for himself, making it now 3-1. So we'll see here. Bolden up to bat here as he's 1 for 2, a single and a run driven in, or it came in as a run now. Driven in by Dickerson, as we'll see a 4-2 ball game. And oh! Ouch! I've had that happen to me many times before in IRL, and that shit hurts, especially when it hits your lower back. Yeah. And so Bolden's like, okay. Yeah. Now me, the actual Rashad Bolden, I would have pointed my bat at him and told him, hey, you better leave the ballpark after the game's over with, because I'm... No, I'm just kidding. But I would have stared him down like, okay, are you like, seriously? Come on. So Bolden go ahead and takes off here. He's going to steal a base. And this one's going to go high and... Oh, no. Too high. Not deep enough. And they get caught on a double play. Bad base running there on my part, as Bolden gets out on that double play there. A fly out, of course, did not throw out there at first. So now it's the top of the 7th here. We'll see Bolden up to bat here. And oh, big boy putting up a big play as he hits this one here high and deep over to right field. Ties this one up all now 4-all as he hits his 20th home run, a solo shot there. That puts him back in this ball game now 4-all here today. So what a shot there. And what a way to go for Bolden and for the Padres. Take a look at the replay there. He read this one there, and you see, just look at him. He's like, yeah, this one's going to be a souvenir. As we go ahead and see here in the top of the 9th, and we'll see we're down by 2 runs here with 1 runner on board. Drop third strike. Can't go nowhere on that one there, as that is a quick out there by Kimball, who of course there is probably by far one of the, I'd definitely say one of my top 5 closers out there that I definitely enjoy watching and seeing in a game. As you see, Braves pick up the win here as we go back to the losing here in this one, as the Braves end up picking up the nice victory here. And they'll win this one here with a final score of 6-5, as they're able to muscle and fight their way back for this one. Bolden, of course, gets his 20th home run of the season, an RBI and 2 runs scored. He'll finish the day, as you take a look, 2 for 4 for the day. As again, a brutal. Thought we had this one here, but just not enough muster there. And we ended up getting on the wrong side on this one. So we'll go now to the 4th and final game of the series and see if we can try to split this series in half here at SunTrust. So here we go, as this is going to be a kind of a late game. Kind of look like a little rainy or so. Look like it's been raining some. So we'll see if, there you see talking amongst other teammates there about, what we need to do. And of course, we're taking on Adam Wainwright here. There you see 10 starts, 2-6 for the season with a 4.26 ERA, 47 strikeouts, 21 walks, and of course a whip around 130. So we'll see what he can do here against Bolden here, top of the 1st. And there's nobody on board and 2 out. And Bolden looking for a pitch here. This one going up the middle there, and the second baseman can't make a play. So that will be a single for our first baseman, as Bolden's now going to get off the back here at first. And he is, well, no, I thought he was going to steal, but Dickerson is going to get struck out there, and he is going to get rewarded with a nice K there from a fan. Nice job from Wainwright as he turns around and ends the inning. We'll go now down by 3 here in the top of the 5th. And we'll see the pitch here for Bolden as he has a 1-0 count. And that one is going to be a routine play there as Wainwright gets there on time. Nice job there. That's a 3-2 put away on that play. As we're still down here, down by 3, runners in second and third with 2 away. And we'll see Bolden here hits this chopper there or ground ball, I should say, over to second. And that ends the inning. So no such luck here after we go through a couple of innings here. And yeah, it's just been a really tough day here as Atlanta's playing pretty well now. I accidentally hit the wrong button when I was simming here. And you'll see here why. I was simming to go to my next, to the next appearance or whatever. Or play the next playable appearance, and I didn't want to play no more defense, so I ended up hitting. Well, then when it was my turn to bat, you see there I screwed up and did not do so well there, even at bat. So it kept going to the point of the game finishing here. And do we get another at bat here? Please tell me we do. No, we don't. We end up losing this one 6-2. Is your final, as they take 3 out of 4 here today in their own house, so they win this series. And the losing keeps on continuing here with the Padres and with Bolden. Can we ever turn this team around? I know I said this before when we played, when we first started this series and everything. But, once we won the World Series, I'm like, okay, we're going to start getting some people coming here. We're going to get, and then, this last season we played, before we started this one, I'm like, oh, okay, we cannot have another season like this, be coming up short in the playoffs. And then here we are now, we're just going to be playing just basically sub 500 baseball, or 500 baseball, I should say. Well, in this case, sub. We're just 10 games. Wow, we're 10 games below 500, and this is, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna play off cam or off cam, I guess you can say, with the Oakland series. I'm gonna play that series along with the Giants series coming up, and so the next series you guys will see here on the channel will be that Texas Rangers series there. We'll play that. Maybe, like I said, it's one of the teams that's kind of been thrown around there, some. What he could possibly be going to, I don't know. But we'll see that coming up here in the next video. So, but I'll keep a track of the stats and stuff from those two series there against Oakland and against San Francisco, and maybe we'll show some box scores or something like that, what he did in those games if he happened to play in any of those games. But yeah, we're gonna move along here as we get ready for the month of July. Of course, All-Star break's coming up here soon. Of course, Bolden should be a heavy favorite in that one. Of course, the Home Run Derby's coming up. So we'll have those episodes here coming up here very soon here in this series. But that's it for this episode of Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button or that notification bell so you guys can get the notice about anything that drops here on the channel. You guys can also find us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming and gaming in general. And also, just a great way to just, there's a nice community over there, and especially in our Discord. There's great articles there. I try to leave some news articles and other things that's going on in sports that you guys may not know. So definitely check it out. But that's it for me, you guys. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, stay safe, stay cool, and I will see you guys next time.